Hi, just a quick one. If you want to check out the tutorial notes, just go to my GitHub repository. As you can see here is tutorials, so you click on that, and when you get in there, you look for the JavaScript folder, and you can see all the files here which represent the different topics. So you just choose whichever one, then you'll be able to see the notes in them. Hi, so let's talk about the Rebender operator. So let's imagine that we have a number. We can call that number just 5, and we need to divide this number by 2. So you use the division symbol, that's 5 divided by 2, and let's put this result in a variable called result. So let result equals to that. So we're going to now output the result in the console. So say console.log, and we'll put that value of result in there, and let's save this and just refresh, and we can see it says 2.5. Now we know that 2.5 is not a whole number. There is actually a remainder after the whole number, that is 2. So in order to discover the whole number, we would use something like the floor, math floor method or function. So we can say math dot floor that way, and we'll put that result in there. So we're going to store that value in the result, and we'll save. And now we have 2. So 2 is the whole number of the equation. That's 5 divided by 2. If we're to round it up, we know that we're going to use round, and let's see the difference. Save, and we have 3. But this time we just want to round it down, so use floor, and that's why we have 2. So in order to find the remainder, remember we had 2.5. To find the remainder of that, what we need to do now is to use the Rebender operator. So in other words, we are going to take this one out, and we're just going to change this to something that looks like the percentage sign. And when we save that, now we have 1. So what that means is we had 2 at the whole number. If you divide 5 by 2, we'll have 2 whole number, and we'll have a remainder of 1. So I'm sure you're wondering, what's the importance of this? Sometimes during a function, you need to iterate between odd numbers or even numbers. So let me show that by just using 17, and we want to divide that, find the remainder of the division of 2, and we're going to take that, let result be that. We'll just comment that out and say result is equals to that, and we'll need to console log the results, and we have 1 in this case. So this is how to find the odd numbers. So we can tell that 17 is an odd number because it's going to leave a remainder when divided by 2. I hope you understand. So let's try that with an even number, maybe 16 this time, and we'll save, and we can see 0. So we can see that 16 is an even number because when divided by 2, it leaves no remainder. So that's simply how to distinguish between odd numbers and even numbers. So let's try and work out our task. And the task says set a variable reminder equal to the remainder of 11 divided by 3 using the Rebender operator. You can pause and try to see if you can solve that, but let me just do that in any case. So we'll just say that result is going to be equals to 11, and we are looking for the remainder of the division by 3. So we're going to console log this, so just say console so that we can see what that will give us, and we'll put in the result And now we have the answer as the remainder of 2. So we've been able to explain what the remainder is and how you can distinguish between odd and even numbers.